Hopefully Green Bay can get to 500 this weekend. Sitting at 7-8. They're playing the Vikings on New Year's Eve. Sunday night game. It's a little Dane.
Ooh, I picked a slow one.
It's alright. Kind of like it.
Alright, if you're digging this right here, go check out our producer, Dane Leo. Lo-Fi Skies. Out now on Spotify. Link in description. Below. Don't you know? Excuse me. That's my bro. The other one is feeling under the weather. Whoa. Alright, shout out to Zach. He's not here. Yeah. Shout out to Dane. Link in description. Lo-Fi Skies out now. Go check that shit out. Oh shit, I'm looking at the camera over there. The camera's over here. Whoa, that was weird.
Wait. Yep, we're right here.
Camera's over here. All right. We're into the episode. The Bucks just started. The Milwaukee Bucks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Playing in Cleveland.
In Cleveland.
Current score is 6-10. Cleveland's up.
Oh, shit.
So we'll kind of keep up with the score. A little bit to talk about. We actually...
we went to a Bucks game.
Yeah, we went to a Bucks game.
Cue the NBA music, Dane. Shout out to Dane, dude.
Our boy, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, my girlfriend, my fiance.
Fiance now.
That's some of the news. I can't call her my girlfriend anymore. It just feels weird.
Yep.
I'm engaged.
Yep.
But
my boy.
My fiance. Yeah, give it dab me over there, dog. Locked her down. Just kidding.
Yep.
I'm just kidding, guys, dude. No, I did. Yeah, she got me that Giannis Pop Funko, dude. Shout out to Pop Funko. You guys fucking. I think I'm gonna get some shelves. I'm not reselling these. I'm gonna
collect them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some shelves, dude.
And you need to keep them off the ground because I remember when I was little, my dad had a bunch of Beanie Babies, in packages and stuff like that. That like Beanie Babies were the thing. And he had a bunch of them collected, and I just opened all of them.
Oh, shit.
And he was like, okay. Gotta get those things out the ground, dude.
Yeah.
Make sure Warren, little...
You heard it here first.
I'm sorry. Did I?
No, it's okay, because I was waiting.
I'm so sorry.
What's funny is
sorry,
the
dude.
one you missed out on.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. No, be happy.
Okay.
We're talking about it.
Yes.
We're talking about it.
Okay.
I'm
so excited for
I'm having a son.
Yeah. Expecting.
Yeah. We were here with Zach, and I was like, oh, we're gonna wait one more episode. I wanted all three of us to be here, but that's Nick's bad. It's all good. I'm having a boy with my fiance, Leanne. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna be a dad.
I'm so excited for Hannah.
Having a
Hannah
family.
and I are both super excited.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it'll catch on.
Yeah. Yeah. Talks are happening. So.
But yeah, so we're at yeah, we went to a Bucks game.
Yep.
And it's the fucking Pacers, our new rivals. Because they're fucking bitches,
Pacers
dude.
are, and they're doing all right. Doing all right.
Yeah, they got sore losers on their team.
Halliburton.
Tried to take the game ball.
I like Miles Turner. Miles Turner's been there forever, and he's good. He's pretty good.
Yeah, but there was just like
it was a really
the
good
fouls. There were a couple technical fouls.
Chippy stuff.
Bobby
Portis got ejected. I was wearing my Bobby jersey. He got ejected from the game. 2 technicals that were, the clock was, I don't even think the clock was running because it was already timeouts or already a foul call or something like that, and he just got teed up twice, and they, boom. Yep. I was just like, yo, he had 19 points.
Yeah, it was that foul
on
Giannis.
Fire.
And then he just kept going back to
Giannis,
the coaches, the ref, and that one guy. He just kept walking up to him.
So, yeah, I shout out to Bobby. I've been a little bit critical of him, especially this offseason. I was talking some trash a little bit. I was like, we pay him a lot of money. Because we do.
Dude, 25 mil.
We pay him a lot of money, but he's, he had 29 the other day, something like that.
He was getting those threes, drilling those threes.
Yeah,
dude.
he's been stepping up, especially coming off the bench. So I'm super happy with what's been happening with Bobby. Everyone needs that guy to on your team that's just like, especially a hard foul on Giannis, an unnecessary hard foul. You need a guy in your team that's going to step up and, kind of stand up for you. And
yes.
Personally speaking, I'm sorry. I'd rather have Bobby get teed up for Giannis' sake than Giannis get teed up.
Yeah.
100%. So Bobby's a champ in my mind. He is a champ, but I love Bobby. All day. He's especially coming off the bench.
And then Giannis. First, Damian Lillard breaks top 5 most three-pointers ever made.
Yep. So yeah, he broke Kyle Korver's all-time 3-point shots, which was like, I don't even know the number of it, however many thousand or something like that. 1,000, 5,000.
4 is like 3,000 away.
Yeah.
So
Dame now is number 5 all-time 3-pointers made
in the league
ever, NBA history. And then we got to witness that, which was pretty cool, especially Dame coming from, he's new to the team, and he's supposed to be our guy. He's been showing out a little bit here and there. He's been having really, really good games. So I think the Bucks could definitely improve in a few areas, but everyone can. So, I feel like they're starting to mesh a lot better than they were in the beginning of the season.
Yes. We're 20.
We're second.
What, 22-8?
23-8.
23-8.
Yeah.
So even better. What are the Celtics?
There's definitely some room for
24 and
because the
6.
losses are like, come on, guys.
Like the Pacers?
Yeah, it's just like, come on, guys.
Indiana Pacers?
But then we also were at the game where Giannis put up, what was it, 64?
64.
60.
Beat the franchise record at 57. And then he kept going. They put him back in.
Okay, it was funny. Okay, this is what was actually pretty funny about that game. So Giannis broke the Bucks franchise record, like hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. The Bucks were up by like 20 or whatever it was. Giannis, they benched all the starters, put Thanasis in, and everyone else that was on the bench that was healthy and able to play. And all of a sudden the Pacers bench started dropping. They dropped like 4 threes in a row. And they cut it to within 10. And there were still 2 minutes left in the game. And it was like,
uh-oh.
Okay, hold on.
We better do something about this.
So the Bucks, timeout, put Giannis back in, put Dame back in. I think they kept Beauchamp in. And maybe Brooke Lopez stayed in or something like that. But like, it was, then Giannis put up another 9 or 10 points or something stupid like that, and it was just like, dude, come on. He just lit that place up. It was awesome to see him.
Took the franchise record from 57. No, it was 57, so when he hit 58, it was broken, right? Or was it 55?
I think it was 55, and then he needed 56 to break it.
But he was at 55, so he tied it again. Yeah. And he hit a 2-pointer.
Yep. So he
broke it with a free throw.
Something like that. But yeah, he had tied the record before, and then he had tied it again, and then he broke his own record, which was also tied with Kareem, I think.
Crazy to see. But
so yeah, that was one of the, we went to the finals game together too. And that
dude, somehow we
that was one of the crazy experiences, sporting events I've been to, and same with the game. It was
ultra last minute
Yeah.
decision. Like,
Both
let's
times,
go to this
kinda.
game.
Yeah.
Somehow end up sitting right next to each other without buying tickets at the same time. I gotta buy Cascade tickets. But yeah, so we dipped out a little bit early, me and Leanne, and we're walking out. And I'm just walking. It's cold. We're trying to like speed walk to the car. I got a pregnant
Right.
fiance,
Yeah.
and
Got to get home.
side of the Pfizer form, big tall guy, looks a lot like Bobby.
Do you have a trench coat on? Like
Yes.
a nice jacket.
A super
like a
nice
long-
Gucci trench coat.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say
It was like
he's a
tan.
trench coat guy.
Yep,
Yeah.
dressed up, and he was smiling, like he was just smiling. And then he had a female with him, and looked like to be like either a manager or a girlfriend.
Right.
And then he also
Whatever
had like a
situation is.
credentials,
A badge.
necklace
Oh, he
on.
did.
Yeah. And I was just like, you know, when you see someone, like, obviously we see him on TV and we're getting close-ups, but when you're passing and it's dark and you're like a good
He's a
don't know.
dark dude too.
Yeah.
Like it's in passing and you kind of get a glance at him. Like you wouldn't necessarily get a good look at him at night. It was it was late.
it was me, Leanne, and then there was like three like like old enough to drive teenagers.
Okay.
And I'm thinking it. Leanne's just kind of looking down, trying not to trip. Pregnant people fall a lot. I don't know what's up with that. It's, yeah, I don't know. So
Could have
like,
been Bobby Portis.
even just getting in the car,
because
it's like,
we were
but-
just talking about he got ejected from the game, so it was like
yeah. So the kids were we walked
did he
past.
leave-
Sorry,
did he shower and leave early?
we walked past, and I'm thinking it, and then the kids are like, "That was Bobby Portis," and I just remember his smile. Like I said, he was smiling. His smile when he walked past was like, "Be cool about it." Like it was like a
kind of a swag to him or something.
it was like a no. He looked me in the eyes.
Oh really?
And he was smiling, and it was like one of those like, just like enjoy the moment, but don't call me out, you know. Just kind of like a Keanu Reeves type thing out in the public. And then I was just like, no way. And then the kids were like, that was Bobby Portis. And I look back, and he's already like 25 feet away now.
Tall. Was he tall?
So tall, tan
That's
trench
Bobby
coat.
Portis. That's Bobby Portis. You know what we should look up that day? You could probably look up like
Oh, what he arrived in?
what he
Oh
arrived in.
shit!
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
See what he arrived in. If it was like a tan trench coat or something like.
I'll figure it out. We'll confirm it. I'll do some editing and I'll post it up, dude. Because it was tan. I remember
But,
it
like,
being
you
like a
would
tan or like a dark,
You would
a
think
light
maybe,
brown.
Maybe he'd have like parking inside, right? Inside the.
I don't know.
Those guys do they not get to build?
That's why I was like,
Do they
in
not
my
get to
head,
pull
it
their
was
cars inside the
it
building.
was too good to be. He came out of the side door of
That's
the
what I'm saying,
garages.
but like, yeah, did he park in a parking garage then? Like,
I don't know.
that'd be weird.
I don't know.
Not to like disclaim you or anything. But
No.
like that's
I
just
don't know.
something I just thought about. Was like,
I'll even
Do they
pull
not-
up like the side of the building where he came out. It's where all the cars go in.
oh,
Yeah, like that's
maybe
what.
they're going out.
Yeah,
Maybe they're getting dinner or something.
maybe they're just going fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, going to.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Maybe that was his manager. He's got a wife, and they were going. No, I'm totally.
Hey,
honest kid.
Bobby.
Oh shit! He's
Bobby,
like. Oh
Bobby,
shit! He's like, no.
Bobby.
It's like one of those. No, what are you doing?
Yeah, like that. It's not me. It's not
Shit.
me. It's not me.
Damn,
It's
dude.
not me, it's not me,
We're
it's
gonna
me.
get canceled by the.
Nah, we won't get canceled by Bobby. We'll have Bobby on the Bobby on the pod, and
gonna
he
give us
can
those
he can
eyes.
clear up this whole situation for himself. He just needs
Yeah.
to come on the pod.
Bobby, we're here. We're here to clear up the story.
Yep.
We're not.
I'm not calling Bobby
We're
out.
not calling you out. We're
Well, I'm
just saying,
saying,
like, if there's something to clear up, we got
there's
you.
something to clear up.
Because it easily
Hit us
could have
up
been somebody else.
At Just Couchin It Podcast. So, yeah.
.com.
Bobby Portis, we love you.
Dane Leo's new lo-fi album out on Spotify. Link in description.
Oh, okay, score the Bucks game. Here we go, satellite radio. It is Bucks 24, Cleveland Cavaliers 28. Oh, the Cavs are 18-13. So they're not doing super hot this season, but they're not terrible. That's not super terrible.
It's 24-28.
They're over 500. So, but yeah, the Bucks should be.
The Bucks are over 9,000, dude.
Shut
up. So behind Nick, I don't know if you can see, but I found all 7 Dragon Balls. We got the dragon fruit. It seems like the best animes have dragon in there.
Excuse me.
We'll talk a little bit about fantasy.
Oh,
Next year we got a 8-player minimum. If we don't get 8 players
minimum.
we probably just won't do it.
Yeah.
I'll join one of your leagues or some shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because I'm definitely down to do it. But if even Justin was saying, I talked to him on Christmas. He was like, "Dude, it was fun to do the draft and all that stuff was fun, but like the draft was fun and playing the first 3 weeks was fun." But he was like, as soon as everyone lost interest, Justin, he was just like, people were getting easy wins and people were like, it was too easy to win against some people.
Yeah, Zach went all in every week,
right? And
it showed because he fucking went 10
he's in the championship, right? And
11-4 or whatever.
like I don't know with
he
the
lost 3
waivers,
times.
with it being a 6-man league and us still having waivers and stuff. It was that to me was just way too much, and I was like, I don't have the time.
Yeah,
To do
I like
a free 6-man league if half the people, not half, I won't say half. So Zeus really dropped the ball, and Matt a couple weeks didn't play starters too, but
he's a strategic guy.
But the thing, Matt's got a kid too, and he's always busy. So I've checked it, and sometimes like he's probably switched it right before too, like got the last minute switch in. But I've seen it, and it's like, dude, sometimes some of the people that are playing, it's like, seriously, it's just like, and then seeing Zach, like that's the thing is Zach has enough like. Zach was doing, I won't say he has enough time, and he was staying on top of it enough, managing his team better than anyone else, clearly.
Yeah, well, he stated on the podcast he was in one league this year.
Yeah, he said he was devoting everything to this league, and it's like,
and
okay,
he's winning every single week because of it.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, this for me, I have.
We got it. Maybe we got to put money on
3
it.
leagues. I'm in 4 leagues. 3 of them I have money in. So I'm worried about 3. I'm worried about where my money's at. Like,
Yeah.
I'm worried about my other leagues and trying to win in those.
Because if we do,
and those are 10-man leagues and pick'em leagues, and the pick'em leagues it's a confidence pool, so that's super easy. But it's still like I'm more worried about that than a 6-man free league.
yeah,
And it showed. And I also like when you have a waiver and it's 6 people and then it goes to the waiver and then all of a sudden the waiver goes through and then Zach swaps and picks up 3 more dudes right afterwards. It's like, dude, okay, like I get it. You're waiting for the waiver to hit so you can ride it right afterwards. Because once the waiver and everyone gets their picks, that's where it's like I would always get first pick because I was last.
Yep.
So I would get the priority for the waiver. So I would get my pick, and then Zach would always get last. But then he would have 3 or 4 guys afterwards that are like, he's like, oh, these guys are all starters, and no one cares about them.
Because we dropped him, and
we already had hit the waiver, and I was like, dude, I'm worried about one guy this week. I need it was always a tight end. I was like, I need a tight end this week.
I got the best tight ends this motherfucking season, dude. I got Mark Andrews and Laporta. I gave it to my dog because I wanted a fucking good season because it started off bogus.
It did, and that's the thing is it was like Zeus easily.
But you gave me who'd you give me? You gave me the number 2 running back when you traded it to me.
I can't remember.
Or no, I picked up Nico Collins.
Oh, Nico Collins a stud, dude.
Yeah,
Nico's a stud, especially this season. He's huge.
Yeah, I just don't play him the right weeks.
He's so good. But that, in my opinion, with Zeus and his team, Zeus easily could have been in the championship with
he just missed weeks.
Like that's what I think is frustrating too. Is it's just like, dude, it's only a 6-man league, and one guy not playing just fucks everything up.
Yeah.
And then now Zeus is actually
with a 6-man league. Lineup. Everybody should be in the playoffs.
There shouldn't be a waiver in a 6-man league. It's 6 people. You should be able to just add and drop people whenever the fuck you want. Like a waiver's stupid because
the waiver doesn't make sense. Can you get rid of a waiver?
Because there's so many players available. Yeah, we can. You can get rid of a waiver because there's so many players already available. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Like
we'll have to get rid of
everyone's in a 6-man team. Our teams are already so stacked that it doesn't matter what order you get to make trades or pick people up or drop people. It really doesn't matter because you're always going to have starters on your team. Always. Everyone's always going to have a starter on their team. The biggest thing with our league is which starters are going to go off. Because you have, dude, I had Mike Evans on my bench, and he goes, off. I had Justin Jefferson, and he's injured. I had Nico Collins for a while before I gave him to you, and he's a stud. Like, right now I have Derrick Henry, or no, I have McCaffrey, I think.
Yeah, on our league you have McCaffrey, because I know you sent me both.
And I might have Derrick Henry, I think.
You have McCaffrey.
Oh, no, I have Saquon.
You have... Who's your quarterback?
Fucking look right here. Jordan Love.
Yeah. Yeah, you made that switch, I forgot.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad switch. He's been producing really good fantasy. So I have McCaffrey.
Who do they play?
The Vikings.
They need to win the next 2, but if they win, they're in the playoffs.
So I have McCaffrey as my running back 1. I have Rashad White as my RB2. I have St. Brown, Mike Evans, Laporta, Joe Mixon. I also on my bench have Saquon. I have Justin Jefferson. I have Pitts on my bench.
Yeah, you got
Tua is my backup. I have Adam Thielen, who's the only good person on the Carolina Panthers. I have Hopkins. I have Jaden Reed on the Packers, and I have Christian Kirk, who's on IR. But, dude, everyone has studs. It just depends on which studs you play each week. That's why 6 people, it's like, if you added 4 more people, we would be, if it was a 10-person league.
So, here's what's going to happen.
You would have to, it would really come down to, if you did a 10-person league and a $20 buy-in.
You Zach.
First, second, third.
It'll be. See, here's the thing too, because I get too many people that just really stress about little $20 bets. Little doesn't make a dent. Little bet.
It's $20 over.
I'm sorry.
$20 over
But no,
13 weeks though.
The podcast thing, that next year's fantasy football will be sponsored by the podcast. It'll be a 10-man league Oh, shit, what's 10 times 20?
200 bucks.
400.
No? 10 times 20 is
Oh, yeah.
200
Duh.
bucks.
Sorry.
Just carry the zero.
Yeah. Dude.
And then if you have first, second, third, you get like
Breath of fresh air.
$100 for
So
first
200
place.
bucks. $10,
50
$20 bucks.
You get $100 for first place, $70 for second place, and $30 for third place, because that's $200.
And a trophy. The
And a
trophy is
trophy.
included.
That would be a $20 buy-in for 10 people, $200, and 170.30.
No, but it'll be paid for by the podcast. So we don't have to deal with any of the people that are like, I can't afford the $20 buy-in.
But you have to donate something.
Well,
You
these
have to.
trophies are $40, so I mean,
That's what I'm saying. If you want to play, you have to buy in. It's $20 buy-in. If you can't afford $20, then that's the thing. Let me put it into perspective this way. I won't be offensive. I'll try not to be offensive because I get it. But if you
not everybody's got it like that.
okay, that's why I'm trying to.
I'm not saying that to
I'm trying to
to
give
you,
a little
but
bit
I'm
of
saying, like,
perspective of so fantasy football runs how many weeks? Like 15 weeks or something stupid like that.
Yeah, save $1 a week.
It's like it's literally $1 a week, and it's all your gambling
But I
needs. It's
figure-
all your gambling needs. You don't need to do any prize picks. You don't need to do any other stuff. If you're really tight on cash and you want to have a little fun with your friends, it's $1 a week
Yeah.
to have fun with your friends. If you can't justify that, then that's fine. I get it. I'm not gonna shame anyone. I just feel like if you want to play, I don't think $1 a week is that hard to ask.
it
for.
won't be. We'll get some guys in on this, and then
Right.
my goal is like once we start making money off the podcast, like it'll just be a like a bonus. You know?
Then once we start making money off the podcast and we can fund it, then it'll be invite only.
we can get.
And
up to,
then you can be like, oh, we have 10 invites. If you get an invite, you have the chance to win 20
boom,
this much
and
money.
it won't just be.
You just
200.
have to play
Yeah.
fantasy football with us.
Yeah. Ooh.
So that would be a fun way to do it. If you did, like, if you had enough money to fund it internally, you could
Yeah.
do invite only, and
And
it's
then
like
if this shit gets big and it goes on for years and years and years,
that's what we're trying. That's
you want to get in on this now.
That's the goal. Is I don't want it to fizzle out, but it's
no.
it's like we
But-
we don't need to make a jump of 2 people, go from 4 to 2. We need to go to 10 people. It needs to be a legitimate league, or otherwise people aren't going to take it seriously.
Yeah.
And there needs to be money on the line, or people have a tendency not to take it as serious.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's if you look at our benches, every week one of us has
Someone that has 2 touchdowns and
30 points.
130 yards on their bench. Yep.
and it's like
And then you're going to lose that week.
and
Because
dude,
of that one player, that it's the one stud that you didn't start, which that happens, but it shouldn't happen.
dude,
That
sometimes it's not even studs.
it's because you'll have
It's
guys that go for like, oh, your quarterback went for 27 points, your running back 1 went for 15 points, your running back 2 went for 12 points because everyone's a freaking stud, and then it's just, oh, well, if your running back 2 went for 12 points, oh, well, you had a running back on your bench that went for 25. That's where you'll lose. Where in any other situation, you would be fine because your running back did enough. They did over their projection, but everyone's doing over their projection in our league.
My bad. I thought my belly was hanging out for like the
You
whole
know,
episode.
that's-
But yeah, that's what's bullshit about
Yeah.
it, because Zach, who's been paying attention,
He's
Zach's
really
probably
good.
listening.
He's good at it too.
Dude, he's been
good at
super
predicting.
good. But Zach, as good as he is, because I think if we looked it up, I think he lost 3 times this whole season, and I have 2 of those wins. But Zach still had days where one of his benches And I mean, I guess that's part of the sport.
But
would go like 34, and his starter, his stud.
See, but that's the thing is, if we had 4 more guys in our league, that bench player wouldn't be on their team. It would be on someone else's team
it
automatically.
comes down to like,
and that would be points that someone else is scoring against that person. So it's so wasted having the talent on our bench. It is wasted.
Yeah.
Because it sucks seeing your bench players score. It almost seems like you could almost add up your bench and it might be equal to or beat your starters, and that shouldn't happen in fantasy football. It really shouldn't.
Here's what I think it is. I think that the less people you have in your league, the more you really need to focus on
you
it.
have to be on top of that shit.
On top of it. If you have 12,
because there's so many people available.
If your whole roster, including your bench, are studs, that means you have to do
you have to know who
an
they're
hour
playing
worth
against,
of research. Who they're playing against, all that defense.
That's
and
where
realistically, right now, with what we just announced in the last episode, and you hosting Christmas at your new house that you just bought this year, we don't got time to fucking. So if
I don't have time to research my players and each player's defense they're playing against, each player's defensive, like if I'm playing freaking McCaffrey and it's like, oh, what's the defensive line looking like every week? And dude, that to me on every player is just a little bit too much. I would rather have a 10-person league where your starters are your starters and you can pick up people as you go. And it like in a 10-person league, if you draft well, it's like it'll show.
I feel like we may have been coming off a little because the diehard people that are listening to this that live by fantasy, they're like, well, if you just paid attention a little bit more, the
diehard people would never be a part. They wouldn't be like, oh, I want to be in a 6-man league. They'd be like,
because it's
that's
harder.
Dumb.
But it's only harder because you have to pay it. We're like that. Okay, yeah, what you said with Justin. I would really, really like the draft to mean more. Mm-hmm. I want the draft to be something where
teams now, they're nothing compared to our draft.
They're not even the same. And I get injuries. That's not what I'm talking about. If somebody's like Chubb,
right,
what a flop.
JJ.
But that's not what I'm talking about. Your initial 20-player lineup.
Yeah. In a 10-man league, that will show instantly.
Yeah, it's so weird. You should be able to kind of. It should be
just fine tuning at that point.
A crock pot.
It
Set it and
be
forget it. Just stir it a little bit.
Every week a 180 on your lineup based on whose defenses and who's this guy and this guy and my quarterback's playing against the freaking I don't even know the
Panthers.
I
thought you were just
my
looking for a
quarterback's
team.
playing against the Panthers. I'm gonna I'm gonna just pick up a whole new quarterback because there's a dozen available that are starting.
Yeah,
it's like at that point that is a little bit too detailed. You're right. It does get, you have to really be on top of all of those details in a 6-4. We did 4-man last year and it was, oh my God.
And it's just for bragging rights at this point. So
if you get money involved in 10 teams, and I feel like it would be more, we would lose a couple people maybe right off the bat. But
I didn't mean to be breathing. Wait, if we did what?
If you did a $20 buy-in right away.
Bucks are losing. Thanks, Leanne.
Personally speaking, I would rather do, if it came down to it, this is because I love Matt. I'd pay for his buy-in too.
No, that's what I was getting at. I'll do it for the podcast.
Right. If it comes down to 1 or 2 people, fuck it. I'll put an extra $5.
And that was not saying that Matt doesn't have $20.
No, I'm just...
but Matt is the most family-driven dude that I've ever met.
Yeah.
And he will not spend $1 if it's absolutely not...
Right. Towards his family.
Yes.
Right.
So this, even though it's $20, it's just for him.
$20 for him is...
And we're not... Maybe we said his name too much, but Matt is... Dude,
he's family.
He's family oriented. Yeah.
We do anything for Matt.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
that's why I was like, wow, if...
And Matt, shout out to Matt in the union. He's probably one of the highest paid fucking friends that we have right now.
That's why. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it came down to, like, Matt and Zeus staying in the league and giving a shit, I'd pay for their buy-ins. If we could add, like, Ross, if we could keep Justin in, add maybe Ryan, or, like, if you added Sean, like...
Dane will get in.
Dane, right. Sean, like, we could easily add
Sean's
4.
not in. He doesn't watch sports. Sorry, dude.
Ryan would join. Ryan, Dane,
B. Ross is in.
Ross would be in, and then we would need one more person. Like,
is this including Zeus? Is
Zeus still in Zeus. That's why I said I would, like, if it came down to, like, oh, they don't want to pay the $20 buy-in, I'd be like, well, you guys don't have a choice. You're in the league already.
Hannah.
We could do Hannah. She would do it.
Or Andre.
She would do it. Andre doesn't really watch football.
No, Hannah's... You could use her as a crutch. I don't know.
I don't want... She's mean, though.
Okay. As long as she's actually did it.
She would give a shit about it. She would not let me win. I know that for a fact. But yeah, we could easily add 4 people.
See how easy this shit can turn people on each other?
We could add 4 people that we could get, like, $20 for each people and not have it be a huge deal.
Ooh, like, I could get Mana. No, he only watches Packers.
At that point, I wouldn't mind putting in a little extra money if someone didn't want to pay $20 in. If it's for, like... Because all you're really winning is $100. It's not the end of the world, but it still would be, like... If you're winning $100, I'm
focused.
I'm in.
Yeah.
If I could win $100 off of 20, I'm in. Yeah. I love gambling.
I'm not. Yeah, like, because I want to get to the point where it's like my whole thing this year, I was like, I got my guys, and then I instantly secured. So I got I'm having a brain. Buffaloes.
What are you talking about?
I got my quarterback.
Oh, Josh Allen.
And then I got Burrows right off the back. So I was like, I'm set there. I got another.
Joe Burrows broke his fucking hand.
Because
he's out for the season.
No, but that wasn't until. So my whole thing was, I don't know all the players, but I know Nick's taught me poker. So I know strategy. So I was like, I'm going to secure, while everybody else is focused on wide receivers, I'm going to fucking get the second best quarterback. So I have a little leeway. And like the first 4 weeks, I was like, I'm dropping this dude, and I got this, like the next, like the 6th rated tight end, Laporta. And if you look at his
10-man league, though, sorry to interrupt, if you did a 10-man league, you would be surprised how many people have that same strategy of, like, you would, like, second round, someone takes a quarterback, and you'd be like, oh, shit, should I take a quarterback?
Yeah.
Is this where
well,
like,
so that's why
it is. Like, it gets in your head a little bit where you're just like, oh, shit, hold on. They're already taking quarterbacks. Like, hold on. Who's still available? But that's where, for me, I wasn't.
Laporta's one.
If you have a 10-man league, you need to be worried if someone drops a quarterback round 2 or round 1 or some, like, tight end or something crazy like that. It's like you need to be able, if tight ends start going right away, you're just like, oh, hold on. In a 10-man league, it matters. Then you need to change your draft plan. In a 6-man league, it doesn't fucking matter. You take one off the bench. Yep. No one has. You have starters. You have studs that are getting 2 touchdowns a game that no one is even. They're not even on a team. It's so easy. Like, that's where it is easy if you're paying attention to like the trends and this and that to pick up anyone and everyone in order to win. You just have to be ready to pick them up.
Yeah.
In a 10-man league, it's like, yo, if you're drafting and you have a bad draft, you're just like, fuck. If you have a bad draft in a 10-man league, you're just like, hopefully someone starts shining.
Yeah, but I mean,
like, hopefully I can get a good trade or like,
yeah.
You know.
See, and that's the thing too. It's like
I like a larger league.
Like nothing's off the table.
No.
Outside
trading
is not
We've done it.
off the table, but you got to remember that the total prize is just whatever it is. You never want to pay. You never want to pay more. Like
you don't want to get bit in the ass by
Yeah.
it. You don't want to get beat by Sam Laporta.
Like, if you're like, hey,
you
I'll
give up
fucking-
Sam Laporta, and that's the difference between you winning or losing.
I didn't want to go to the Badger game that I bought tickets for. I'll give these to you. You want to? Will you trade me this person? Or something like that. Like I'm saying it like a.
Could we do that? Favors?
Yeah, I'm saying we never. Yeah, that was totally on the rule. Or like nobody said outside favors are off the table.
You're right.
But you got to realize that it's just.
It has more of an effect.
Well, it's just. You could end up losing, like
Yeah.
If it
But that's
if
what
it's
I'm
a
saying.
if
That's
it
what I'm
ends
saying.
up being
Think
like
about
a
it. If it was a 10-man league and Hannah and I were both like, okay, we got box seats to this Badger game again. Hannah could give them to Nate and Leanne
dude.
for Lamar Jackson.
It'll be Laporta.
No,
Dude, Laporta's gonna be the Travis Kelce.
But that's what I'm
this
saying.
year.
It's like,
and
if we
I
could
picked
give
that
up,
guy.
Are
He was
we going to give up the box
undrafted.
seats? And Hannah, it would come down to
Undrafted.
one person. Hannah would be like, I'm going to give him the box seats because I want Laporta. And I'd be like, but I don't get anything out of this. And she'd be like, I don't care.
You could get a trophy though.
But I couldn't. If Hannah's getting the only benefit, if she's the only one that's getting a player.
Trophy stays in the house. At least you share the house
No,
with where the
it
trophy's going. That's what I'm saying.
Have you ever watched The League?
Ooh,
It doesn't matter.
we gotta.
It would be ingrained. Like that trophy,
The League
she would make it
is
known.
a good show. I've seen a couple.
She would
episodes.
make it known. Hannah takes her fantasy very seriously. I think she's top
All right,
3.
we'll get her in then.
She's top 3 in my mom's league. She's won 2 weeks.
Your mom's my top 3.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
You just
I
met
just met her.
Jennifer.
I'm sorry. Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow.
He says it
What a
all
first
the time.
impression.
He says your mom jokes. God, dude, she said I looked angry too when I took the picture.
She?
Remember?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, you were fucking knuckle deep in a fucking knee high noon. But
Yeah, and I smashed out half a burrito. Dude, those burritos were fire.
oh yeah. I keep looking over there for the camera, but it's right here.
That's what I wanted.
All right, well,
I think I might do that tomorrow for lunch. Is some Chipotle. Just get a fat burrito and
I'm out of Chipotle away.
I'm
I
gonna
heard some
see.
back
I'm gonna.
order.
I'll film it and you can make a reel out of it. How many bites I can finish a Chipotle.
We're gonna
burrito.
start a cooking. A cooking.
I bet you I can do a whole Chipotle burrito in. It'll. 7 bites. 7
bites.
I'd like to say 6, but it might be 6.5, which a half counts as a bite, which is 7. So I would say maybe 6. Should we go 6?
From where?
Start to finish, like finish a
Where's the burrito? from?
Chipotle, like a Chipotle burrito,
Sorry, duh.
6 bites. Is that?
I'm on Prize Picks right now. Up or over? I'm saying
It might be 7.
saying,
it
dude,
realistically might be 7 because the last bite you can't
7.
count a half bite. It's a half bite.
not gonna be-
a half bite is automatic over. You know,
So I feel like the bet would
over
be
under
like
on 6.
it's not under 6. I'm hitting over 6. I'm making money off that, dude. If you put it at 7.5 though, which means it would have to be over 7 and not under 7.
Okay,
that's where you could lose money.
That's where I guess I'm betting against myself almost.
Yeah,
at this
if you
point.
put it at
'Cause
7.5,
I realistically think I could do it in 8 bites is no
Okay.
problem. Like I could do 7 bites. I think is realistic.
so the prize picks
Bar
would then
is 7,
no, the bar would be 8
8.
because if you think you can do 7,
Yeah, I think I can do.
but
7.
you know you can do 8,
Oh, for sure, for sure.
that means you would have to do 9 for that person to hit less, and you're not hitting 9.
No, 9's like.
I know. So you put it at 8, and you
Dude, what
have
if it's
to
like
hit 7.
10? It could be.
Somebody's getting it right. Put the
Shit.
prize picks. Pick this
All right,
up.
do the
dude.
over under on how many bites I can finish a Chipotle burrito in. I will let me tell you already right off the bat for a little bit of background. I've done a quick trip chicken sandwich in 1 bite. I can do a Casey's slice of pizza, like a large pizza, slice of pizza in 1 bite. He's seen it.
Hold up. Sorry. For context here, I'm doing this for a real.
Okay.
Start over. Let's see where we're at.
So just for a little bit of background, I can do a Chick-fil-A sandwich, or not Chick-fil-A, a quick trip.
Hold on. It was a Chipotle burrito.
Oh, you want the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh shit, you're way above me. Sorry.
Okay. Let me see here. So we're gonna do the over under on how many bites I can eat a Chipotle burrito in. What are we gonna do? Like
8.
8? Over under on 8 bites.
Yeah, because you know you can get 8.
Yeah, but sometimes they load them. It depends on time of day, whatever. But yeah,
Can you get
over
7 is the
under
question.
on 8 bites of a Chipotle burrito? A little bit of background: I've done a quick trip chicken sandwich in 1 bite, easy. Large pizza slice in 1 bite, easy. Maybe not super easy, but enough.
Dude,
I can eat
a hard-boiled egg.
Hard-boiled eggs or gravy. What else? I think the other day we smashed out a burrito and
I saw him swallow a pot sticker the other day.
I could do an egg roll whole essentially. But yeah, I do believe that I could do a Chipotle burrito in. I think I'd put my money on 7 bites. Personally.
Dude,
Easy.
that's a hard task. All right.
Dude, they're pretty big burritos too. Like
We're going to have to.
it's not a small. If you could eat a Chipotle burrito in 7 bites, that's not bad.
No, that's almost like a Guinness record. Well,
Because they load them up sometimes.
yeah. But I mean, you
Dude,
can't
what
go
if
in there and say you
see,
can't say extra
I
meat,
honestly,
extra bullshit.
honestly believe I could do it if I really was hungry and trying. I could do 5. Like, cause the first bite, like, just really getting all the first bite.
The odds for this 8 over and under, dude, just changed, dude. If he, dude,
I'm now that I'm thinking about it and
shit.
I'm picturing it. I'm trying to picture the burrito and everything. That first bite, I'm getting at least a third of it in. At least 1/3 of that burrito is for 1 bite down.
fuck.
Down.
I don't even know. I'd have to see. I haven't ate there for so long.
And if there's no time limit, then I can let it sit for a minute, and I could just do like
no.
a third. You know,
Oh,
like
no
I could
time
literally
limit.
just
Shit.
like I could
has to be a
shove
time
as
limit.
much in my mouth as
Hour
I
time
possibly
limit.
could. Oh, hour?
No.
Yeah, give me like 20 minutes.
20.
20?
20.
All right. It'll be gone.
All right,
But
I
yeah.
gotta piss, dude.
Yeah, we need to wrap this up. So I do believe that
Dane, cue the music.
I do believe that I can get it done pretty easily. We'll see. We'll make it real.
I'm gonna put.
Two chains. Are we putting 2 chains over?
I'm 2 chains. I got 2 chains. I got a red chain. I got a blue chain. I got food stains on my new Hanes.
I got poop stains in my new hands.
All right. Deuces.